they have already rigged the elections for Bawumia. And they started the rigging from today. Kennedy Japan betimako we say asasi we so for soro, he will lose the primaries. What they have done today is the beginning of the rigging for Mahamudu Bawumia. It's Kennedy Japan supporters they no kwa. Now, NPP has decided to hold its presidential primaries on January 31st, 2026. Kennedy Japan, the supporters. The NPP, at the end of the day, they have already rigged the elections for Bawumia. And they started the rigging from today. Kennedy Japan betimako we say asasi we so for soro, he will lose the primaries. What they have done today is the beginning of the rigging for Mahamudu Bawumia. It's Kennedy Japan supporters they no kwa. Now, NPP has decided to hold its presidential primaries on January 31st, 2026. So technically, NPP for Babe hold the presidential primaries before executives, primaries. Do you know the danger in that? Do you know what they are doing? Right now, there's something I need to let you know. This story you are seeing here, they are imposing Bawumia on the party. They are imposing Mahamudu Bawumia on the NPP. The executives now and the Omudi party strategically, Omuni Council of Elders, and the NPP Penifono, they have sat down to come to a conclusion, say, Mahamudu Bawumia, they have to indirectly impose Bawumia on the party. Because you see, when the presidential primaries election comes on before party executives elections are, what is going to happen? And they say, on all fronts, executives, they will be campaigning for Bawumia. Meaning, the current executives, led by JFK, and omone Mahamudu Bawumia mu ye adwuma, omone MPP ebo krono edi party ni bedru ha no. Se ye ba be ye Bawumia mo primaries no January 2026. It means when muna ye nyanto omo so aba no, they are the ones who are going to lead the campaign for Bawumia. They are the ones who are going to make sure they whip every executive in line. Because one, they are doing one thing to kill two birds. What they are doing is they are whipping people in line to vote for Bawumia. And when Bawumia wins the primaries, Bawumia will use his power and influence to whip the executives in line for them to be voted for. Now, what they are doing right now, or what they have done today, they have created a room for Bawumia to be the tyrant who is leading the party now. Because most of the executives normally party in him. Say on a normal day, say a about before a presidential primaries, all of them, Nana B, where they will all lose the elections. Now for Bawumia to protect them, because remember, Bawumia campaign all year, all these people are the ones following Bawumia around. Every single executive today, as we speak, National Women's Organizer, Youth Organizer, chairman, first chairman, third chairman, vice chairman, all of them are following Bawumia on his campaign, meaning they are all in Bawumia's camp. Now, Sekoto primaries in the first. Now, Sekoto na Sani Pana, Sebio Oni Bawumia company winia. What is going to happen is they know Sani Pan is not going to work for Bawumia to win the primaries. So what they want to do now, they say, Obia Muhuni say Ebia or Kennedy Japan ni obe contesting any executive position. No? They want Bawumia to first become the presidential candidate. Then they uses his power and then to protect the campaign money we need. And what they are going to do is they are going to stick to the same calendar. Bawumia JFK mo ebe lidimo. What they are doing now is they are protecting the executive by using Bawumia's primaries first. They are doing this. They are technically silencing any opposition views. Now, what they are doing right now, I say, Bawumia primaries, and MPP presidential primaries first, and they say. Now, almost say recently, almost say, amendment to be a constitution, and that will be done, I think, July ya no almost about constitutional amendment. Now executives no eba beto so aba. Now let me tell you. 19th of July and a mobile be beto aba new amendment to my constitution. Now they know say in 2024 Kennedy Japan can send bebre and the omu blame say in some okaye and the fast momuko opposition. Now they want a way to silence Kennedy Japan and his followers. Into this amendment they are going to do, they are going to find a way to put in the constitution rigid rules, rigid punishment for anyone who get out and speak their mind. One share Kennedy Japan, they will suspend him before the primaries. Mamika Ibinchro. Sir, amendment they are going to infuse a lot of anti-Kennedy Japan things in there. Now, what they are going to do is say they are going to infuse in there. Kennedy Japan Kennedy himself. So one share na or kasa na or go out of the rope. He will be caught in the web. And Kennedy himself, he might even be suspended before the primaries for Bawumia to go on the post. Because Kennedy, they cannot contest Bawumia. Right now, no, so who say MPP for Ababontin Bekachel say presidential primaries, no, ye before executives in the primaries now. Bawumia has started his first coup. Mamika Bibinchro. Nana do danko kufuado or your third coup and send old primaries. Now, Bawumia camp no, MPP as a political party, they know, say, the NDC is a big force. And they know whoever succeeds John Mahama, they cannot use Bawumia to beat the person. The plan they have now, I mentioned plan, no, they want Bawumia to come again in 2032. The strategy is to bring Bawumia back in 2032. Now, what they're going to do now is they just want Bawumia to galvanize enough votes in their primaries. And then after Bawumia get a little bit of what he got from 2024 primaries, then they'll bring him into 2028, which they know he will not win. Now, Bawumia and Winia, he will still go with this same group of executives into 2032. And they will use the same format to make sure they install or they impose Bawumia on the party. Because remember, this group of people say, Omutumiya machinations, na yeto abano na Bawumia Winia. Remember, JFK will campaign for Bawumia, Nanabi will campaign for Bawumia, Samia Uku campaign for Bawumia, Kejemfua campaign for Bawumia, Chairman Utu will campaign for Bawumia. Now, the party executive, Aumudi Bawumia, they will all campaign for Bawumia. So automatically in the primaries, Bawumia will win. Now, it is left with Bawumia to protect them. Now, how is Bawumia going to protect them? Obia omuhuni say enya de obetumi abua Bawumia campaign no come 28 biano. Bawumia and the MPP will find a way to make that person lose. In the Canada Japan, the be contest any executive after Bawumia has won the primaries, automatically you will lose because Bawumia and the party will make sure say these people who kept him in power to become the flag bearer, those are the same people he is marching to in 2028. Now, Oluzi 2028 elections now they will need to fight Bawumia to come again the third term because someone started making that argument. Bawumia and Krampo and making argument. So I Naneku for about 1, wenya, about 2, wenya, about 3, wenya, John Mahama about 1 and about 2. Into me some more chance. Into he knows. Say there is a third chance he wants to take. 2028, he knows he will not win. But he wants to walk to 2032. 32 with this same group of people because what he's going to do is say win primaries now Sanko Fowe they are going to win the executive. Now these are the people of the 2028 he will lose. He will use the same strategy again whereby they will pick the presidential first. When they pick the presidential primaries and they pick him first, then he will make sure these same people win. They have a long-term project. Kennedy and Japan, he can swallow the earth. He will never beat Bawumia. Nana Dankwe Kufuado, the party council of elders, the establishment, Kennedy Japan is part. Mamika Bibinchro, see, I can the establishment, do not isolate Kennedy Japan and isolate Brandy Champon. Kennedy Japan and Brandy Champon, Bawumia, they were integral part of the establishment. And within the establishment, there is an establishment. TMA. Within an establishment, there is an establishment. Even the forest now, when you go into the forest, you realize that so within the establishment, they want Bawumia to go. They know Kennedy Japan, no matter what. He's temperamental, he's not intelligent, he's not smart, he cannot play the game Gabi Ocheda Akumope. He cannot play the game of Ekufuado. Even though he's partner, they know Kennedy Japan is not smart enough. So Kennedy Japan can do whatever he wants to do. Kennedy Japan can never beat Bawumia in the primaries because these are the executives who are going to campaign for Bawumia. Bawumia, thank you, Tony, the campaign. And the same Justin Koduamo. The same third vice, second vice, women national organizer, youth organizer, the same pigs. Inti, what they have done today, this is Mahamudu Bawumia's first coup. And it should send a signal to Kennedy Japan and his followers. They know more, may catch them on there, may catch them from January, say, Mahamudu Bawumia will beat Kennedy Japan, they will steal the elections for him. It is not going to be like they are going to have an election, na Kennedy Nyawe, Dabio. Me say, Mahamudu Bawumia, they will rig the elections for him. Kennedy Japan supporters should listen. Kennedy Japan, no matter what, so the prime minister require on 20%. But I want you people to understand, because I'm from January, me wa party ni muchemo. Kennedy Japan supporters, mamika bibinchemo, they will rig the elections. Whatever you people do, all 19th amendments, all the amendments, 70% is against you people. They will silence you guys. They will suspend Kennedy. They will suspend him. Now, I am telling you on authority. It does not matter the noise you people are making. They're screaming. You are screaming. You are wasting your time. Mahamudu Bawumia, they will rig the elections for the Kennedy Bawumia. Mahamudu Bawumia, the NPP executive, they will rig the elections for Bawumia. They are not going to contest Kennedy. They will rig it. And they have started rigging the elections from today. This thing you are seeing is the beginning of the coup Bawumia has set it up. And anything that he feels to say Kennedy is a fool to him. And anything that he feels to say Kennedy does not even understand what is happening. What you are seeing on the screen, this is the beginning of Mahamudu Bawumia's first coup. He will do a second coup and a third coup. And he is using the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo tactics. You see, Mameka Bibincho, the 88 parliamentary members, our more parliament, they all support Mahamudu Bawumia. Now, 88, there are some MPs who want to support Kennedy Japan. Because when we say Abani Drua, 88, Emuache. Now, what they are trying to do is say, they are trying to even suppress, even in parliament, Mahamudu Bawumia and MPP executives, they are trying to do what? Strategically suppress the 88 binomo support Kennedy, on say and then as Tekani Kennedy Musa, your group be more MPP more, or Kennedy call for. But the MPP executives, the MPP executives, what is going to happen is say Bawumia ebeye the flag bearer in January. What is going to happen is say MPs now almost as suspect say almost support a Kennedy Japan. Sa MPs they will lose their seats. Yeah. Tie. Bawumia was list of MPs or more parliamentar almost support Kennedy. Or sa list Sa Bawumia be flag bearer in 2026 January. Sa MPs no more parliament now. They are against Bawumia's nomination almost support Kennedy Bawumia will make sure they lose their primaries. What you are seeing here is not a joke. Bawumia has taken over the party. Bawumia will rig. And it's not say, oh, shall they way? Now just say simpler. This is the same strategy Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo used. And now Refi, go back. The same coup, the same tactics, the same strategy to rig. He has hijacked the party. It is always a case Jeff Kabaka say we actually want to politics as it. Actually, the MPP we Jimmy may catch check in Japan say Mahamudu Bawumia is using the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo playbook. Simple. Now, young fan say Sako your friend SB, former MP of New Jabin. Your friend saying Dr. SB, very smart guy. He knows a lot about the economy, right? Now, Akufo-Addo boy to say Ochribefi. Because akoye friend Asibe supported Alanti. You saw what they did to Asibe. On say Asibe are very good in economics. Asibe na or chair the parliamentary finance committee. Because Asibe ko supported Eyadien or ko supported one ko supported Eyadien nipa foforo. What the Ekufuado administration did was that Asibe ko supported Alano. They made sure say Ochribefi etu Asibe. That is why a stronghold like Esibe, because he had expressed say he support Alan Kudjo Chiramantin. So what they did was that strategically, Nana Danko lost his seat. And normally Ochribefi be share because Ochribefi was supporting the Kufuado. And this is, you see, Esibe na omopamo nana nanka onanka or say oye minister, finance minister no. The strategy was that, you see, say anka Ekufuado president as a pathway they wanted to do the right thing. Sir Esibe was supposed to be the finance minister. But because Esibe had other ideas, because Esibe can say he thinks Alan is the right person to lead the MPP, Esibe show interest of supporting Alan, they made sure say Esibe lost his primaries. This is what is going to happen. Bawumia we need primaries now as a presidential candidate. Any MP in parliament who shows any interest in supporting Kennedy before or after, Mahamudu Bawumia will make sure you, that MP, you don't come back to parliament. That's all. Enti, adina ya kani yede sese no. Nana do Danko Ekufuado ni playbook no. Sa ni book na odi eye ku. Odi ya foku kobre Japan odi be taking over partner or forcing on the party no. It's the same playbook na Bawumia play. And anything I must say, they are going to elect the presidential candidate before the executives. Because so ultimately you know say primaries no me na me winning ya obi awanya campaign amani bia